The MIAA Game of the Week on 38 The Spot takes us to the home of Kansas City Chiefs training camp and the home of Missouri Western State University from Craig Field at Spratt Memorial Stadium in St. Joseph, Missouri. The MIAA Game of the Week this week features a historic conference rivalry between the Washburn Ichabods and the Missouri Western Griffins. With Kyle Schmidt, I'm Tommy Rezonch. Kyle, in terms of record, neither team where they want to be on this first day of November at 2-6 overall, 1-5 in the MIAA. Gonna feel like November today too, with highs in the 40s, cloudy skies expected. But in the case of Mo West, they played under cloudy skies and a rainy field in Joplin last week and bounced back. Beat the Southern Lions 19-12 behind 200 yards rushing, 3 defensive takeaways. Brandon Hall and Kane Donovan, the Griffins starting running back and quarterback, were injured. They had to watch this game from the sideline in a loss to Washburn last year. This year, they're back and better than ever. I expect those two men to play a big role today.
Yeah, it's going to be really crucial for them to play a big role, and obviously with Washburn's defense heavy on the turnovers, Brandon Hall, he's coming alive as of late. Last week was the first week we saw where he really looked like himself from last year, and Kane Donovan moving really well in the pocket.
Season best 129 rushing yards for Brandon Hall, who's number 6 in this school's program record books in career rushing yards. Kane Donovan, 5th in this league in passing yards, 4th in passing touchdowns. Two guys that have shown some big improvement and come back strong after their injuries. In the case of Washburn, identical record like we said, under first-year head coach Zach Watkins, who spent the previous 11 years as co-defensive coordinator under his predecessor, Craig Schurig. The Ichabods, after a 2-win season last year, moved on from Coach Schurig. Zach Watkins in his first year as head coach, still trying to find that identity. 2 weeks ago on 38 The Spot, you saw Washburn pull off kind of an upset, beat Central Missouri by 20 points. They turned the Mules over 6 times in that game, and then you fast forward to this past Saturday. Washburn had Fort Hays State in their place for homecoming. The Ichabods turned Hays over 5 times, but Hays escaped with a 13-10 overtime victory. Logan Madden, the third different guy to play quarterback for Washburn. He started the last 2 weeks. Expect that to be the case today. Washburn struggles, Kyle, I think can be summed up front. They give up a league worst 240 rush yards a game, and that O-line has allowed those quarterbacks to be sacked 26 times. But you mentioned the defense, up to 20 takeaways on the season now. So, with 2 teams sub 500, everything to gain, nothing to lose, I expect both coaching staffs to just empty the playbook, throw the kitchen sink, play a little fast and free out there today.
Yeah, aggressive play calling, 4th downs, you're going to want to go for them, especially the 4th and shorts around that midfield area. Defenses, both very opportunistic. Mo West, you just mentioned Washburn. Mo West has 6 turnovers in the last 2 weeks. So protecting the football will be a huge part of this game.
Griffins had a season-best 4 quarterback sacks last week as well. So 2 teams that struggled, 2 teams that absorbed 5-game losing streaks just this year, but 2 teams showing the ability to improve. 53rd all-time meeting between these two. These 2 teams have split the last 6 since 2018. Ironically, Mo West hasn't beaten Washburn in this stadium since 2018. Kickoff coming up on 38 The Spot.